time to spill a little bit of my wine. 10 seconds until we get this done. And I got a surprise for y'all too. Woo woo! Woo woo woo! Woo woo woo! Remember, everything's allegedly, even my name's allegedly. Y'all better be in the wine. I got a new chair. Y'all like it? Look at it. Look, I even got my little butt pillow in it. That thing probably stink. Woo! Child, look at this. It worked too. It's white. You know, I like everything white. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I sure love it. How y'all doing? It's Friday and everything. Sorry I missed Wednesday. God said no in Broward County. He said hell to the no, to the no. All right, we had water this high. People were kayaking and swimming, okay, outside of my office. I said, I know damn well they ain't got no kayaks swimming to the Publix. And Tip, no, absolutely. I seen a homeless man just dive in the water. He was, whew. I said, I know he got a bath today. All right, listen, full show for y'all. 2 shows, okay? 2 whole shows. We got a lot to talk about, all right? We're going to talk about this new food ban that's going on because, you know, I like to keep y'all updated and up abreast on what's going on with the food chain as well as, you know, the physical changes and stuff and products and everything like that. We got an update on Florida schools, okay? I don't even know how to say this name here. Marievo Narocha Morez. All right, she just gave birth to a baby doll. Also, Fabio Ford has come out to drag all these kids, okay? And I'm kind of with him on dragging the children. I'm going to tell you why here. An African man, okay? He says that African-American women, we ain't shit. That's what he said. This thing is spinning fast. I got to catch it. This thing, because it's new. The other one was all rusted out and everything. Okay, we're also going to be talking about Bow Wow, okay? Lil Baby. Who else? Chloe and Beyonce and all this bullying that's going on. Okay, y'all. She said y'all bullying her. Okay, not constructive criticism, bullying. We'll talk about that, okay? I don't know why they always say. Let me stop because I'm about to get into it right now. Carl Crawford, 1501 versus Megan Thee Stallion. She wants her money. We're also going to be speaking about Sway Lee, Marques Houston, Sukihanna, and Erica Banks. How many topics is that, Jasmine? It only needs to be 10. So we need to let somebody go. Who we going to let go? We can let Sway Lee go on to TashaKLive.com. Okay, who else going to TashaKLive.com? I think Chloe and Beyonce can go to TashaKLive.com. It ain't, that can go on over there. Yeah, because, you know, we got our second show right after this show that's uncensored, raw, and in the paint, all right? On TashaKLive.com. It'll start right after this show, and I'll let you know what time it is. But since we're running behind schedule, due to God saying no to all things afloat, okay? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and run with it, all right? But before we get started, y'all better be liking this video, sharing this video. You know we're streaming everywhere, which means we got to take a break. Y'all know when we get started. That's the only reason I ain't able to beg y'all yet, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Stay right there, okay? I got this update on this FDA food ban. Y'all going to be shocked, too, especially y'all grandmama and them. Let's go. A couple of years back, I had a bad reaction to some cheap hair dye, and it unfortunately put me in the hospital. My friends had asked me to seek legal action, but I didn't, okay? And I kind of wish that I knew of companies like Morgan & Morgan. When you're injured, you deserve compensation, and the size of the law firm matters. Morgan & Morgan is one of America's largest personal injury firms with over 800 lawyers and over 100 offices nationwide. And the best part is Morgan & Morgan is completely free, unless they win your case, of course. Over 3 million people currently trust Morgan & Morgan, and getting started is super easy. Just check out the links in the comments section for more information now. All right, so you contacted me about 4 years ago.
And I was pregnant, remember?
You did send me recordings between you and Carl.
From this point on, all right?
Mm-hmm.
With every responsibility that I have, I don't have money to take care of my own family.
Carl, girl so emotional. Hey, we're talking about like an R&B legend, one of Bad Boy's finest.
So I had a TV show on ABC and the CW in New York. It was called Free Nation, Word on the Street. It was basically just me highlighting local businesses and sneaking into concerts and doing celebrity interviews.
How did you and Carl meet?
He hit me up at 3 o'clock in the morning after his concert.
But you know, 3 o'clock in the morning after.
Oh yeah, I already knew what it was.
You knew what it was.
I already knew what it was, and I was happy to get the call. I'm not even gonna front. I was happy to get the call. Yes, I did that night.
Oh my God.
And I have the pictures, the date, when I got there, what I had on and what he had on, and I have the picture of the next day of him with a different outfit on and me with my same outfit on. That was the night we made our daughter.
On the first night?
Yeah, that was the night we made our daughter. We only had sex once.
I wish I never.
I was the one who told you to put the condom on. Let's remember that.
You saw him put on the condom?
Yes.
Because you know, we know the difference between a condom going in and a condom not being on.
I got pregnant. He was the only person I slept with. I contacted him as soon as I found out. He started the court proceedings, not me. I never asked him for any money, never asked him for any child support. He did that to get the DNA to find, of course, to find it, go through the courts, and the courts came back and sent him his judgment.
He asked you to abort the baby?
I have 5 children.
Wait a minute.
I used to escort years ago, Tasha.
What do you mean escort?
I used to tour America. I used to make $10,000 a month.
Escort?
Yes, escorted. And my boyfriend now is getting a vasectomy.
You got a boyfriend?
Yes, I do. I have a boyfriend.
You ain't got no time to be having
I have
no
a boyfriend.
And nobody.
I have a boyfriend.
Now, I'm gonna have to talk to you.
But only because, listen to this, Tasha. Only because.
And
we're back. Ooh, I'm spinning. Okay, all right. So I just got to get used to, this one, because the foot pedal was up a little higher on the last one. Y'all know I ain't but 5, barely 5'3". I don't know, when the winos see me in public, they be shocked when they see me. They be like, oh my God, you're so short. And I'm like, let's go. Let me keep y'all abreast on what's going on out here in your food and your lotions and stuff, okay? Wonder why I'm sneezing every time I walk past Bath and Body Works, okay? All right, so a toxicologist explains 5 food chemicals that a new bill seeks to ban. Okay, I'm gonna start with number 5 first, okay? And number 5 is, I can't say it, propylparaben, okay? It's a benzoate ester that is the propyl ester of 4-hydrobenzoic acid. Sounds like something God didn't make. Okay, it's a preservative usually found in many water-based cosmetics, all right? Such as creams, lotions, shampoos, and bath products, okay? Also used as a food additive and has a role as an antifungal agent and antimicrobial agent. It says it's causing cancer and killing too many folk out here, okay? Also, I'm going to say the best one for last because y'all going to get upset when y'all hear number 5, okay? Y'all ain't going to be ready for it because a lot of y'all probably right now using it. Right now as we speak. Hold that thought, okay? The next one is titanium dioxide, okay? This one is in sunscreen. Now, I was a little confused by this because let me tell you something. I started burning when I moved back to Florida. This sun is different out here, okay? I got to use sunscreen every time I go outside. Nose be burning. Y'all was asking me what was wrong with my nose on Wednesday, and a lot, it was peeling from the sun, okay? It ain't never did that before. Now it's doing. It just happened with our new hire, Slank Slim, okay? Slank Slim was sitting in the sun. We on the beach going over ideas, and I was trying to tell him his head was burning. He didn't want to listen. I said, Slank, your head burning, man. It's different. It's red. It's different from your body. He was like, I don't burn. Next thing you know, his whole head is just on the white meat. Yeah. So I told him he going to be using sunscreen, but these folks here say, we can't use no sunscreen. But this product is also in, guess what? It's in Skittles, titanium dioxide. noting that it's a carcinogen and a food color additive that can be very irritating to the mucous membranes, eyes, nose, and throat, which means you scratching and stuff, and allergies and everything. You know when the folks be waking up in the morning trying to clear that film out their throat, that right there, titanium dioxide, okay? And so if you eating Skittles and everything, sucking, and wonder why you... Yeah, that's it. Let me see. Another one, potassium bromate. Y'all gonna thank me later for this because y'all ain't gonna be ready. Like I said, for number 5, y'all ain't gonna be ready. Potassium bromate is found in certain soft drinks, okay? Every time I'm in the grocery store, I be seeing our people, and especially the mountain people. You know who the mountain people is, White Wine News, okay? They got cards down full of soda, okay? And they said potassium bromate is found in soft drinks. It can cause issues with hearing and liver and kidney function, okay? And there's even been studies suggesting that it's been linked to cancer in some animals. So the animals is drinking soda? I would be surprised what they were giving these animals. Seriously. Okay? And so, yeah, whenever you giving your dog soda and stuff like that in soft drinks, that's what you're giving them. And then you got $30,000, $40,000 in cancer bills knowing that the dog only lived 12 to 13 years anyway. So why are you trying to extend it to? What is you doing? What is you doing? They cloning dogs. Okay? You can get another one. Name it the same thing. It'll bark the same way. Okay? Also, and I don't want to hear no animal rights coming from me. Don't start that. Another one now, y'all know this one because I used to eat this one a lot, okay? Y'all probably eating it too with them Skittles. Red dye number 3. Red dye number 3. I'm surprised they ain't add blue 4 and yellow number 9, okay? You know when you see them on the Skittles bag and on all them Fruit Loops there that y'all eating, okay? Which gives a reddish and pink color like those in the Pink Peeps. I don't know, it's banned in cosmetics already and is a known carcinogen, a substance capable of causing cancer. Now, I remember red dye number 3 when I used to eat pistachios that was dyed red. Y'all remember them? And you used to suck on the pistachios and they was red instead of green. Y'all probably, Jasmine looked like, I don't remember them because you too young. You too young. They banned them because they had them all in the hood, okay? And they had something else that was red too, that we was like them sport peanuts and stuff. But them pistachios, that when they was in the shell, they were red and your whole mouth and fingers and everything be red. Remember them, Slim? Yeah, hot Cheetos. Yeah, Okay, and the last but not least, is you ready? I hope you ready for this. Y'all probably mad, right? Y'all gonna be mad right now. Y'all, listen, I can tell they gonna be in the kitchen and be like, God damn it, I need my fork. Sorry, I'll get it in a minute, okay? Vegetable oil. Yeah, you frying fish, pork chops, eating out at restaurants. Vegetable oil, okay, is number 1 in high quantities. Often linked to, get this, y'all, get this, all this dementia, Alzheimer's and everything, neurological changes like balance problems and memory problems in humans. Is it the fried pork chop? Or do you want to remember eating the fried pork chop? Which one is it, y'all? Which one is it? Y'all gonna thank me like I know you're mad right now. Somebody probably in the kitchen right now cooking. Damn. What you supposed to use? Peanut oil for now. There's an air fryer. You can broil. You know you can broil and get the same flavor. People don't even know that. Y'all know y'all gonna be like, well, what we supposed to do? All I'm used to doing is putting flour in the paper bag, shaking it, and throwing it in the grease. Yeah. Y'all gonna thank me later. Moving on. Florida schools. Now, I got a problem with this because, you know, I'm down here in Florida. My children in the Florida schools and everything like that. And they telling me that they are opting for a year-round program to teach everything but history of our history, okay? So they're going to keep these children in school year-round to do what and learn what, I don't know. But here's the problem that I have, and I will be voting. I will be making sure that Ron DeSantis hears my voice, okay? So to anybody that's in Florida, I need you to listen up, okay? Well, we're going to talk about the other issues on the app. You know, we can't say that word, the AB word. You know what the AB word is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stuff falling in the toilet. You know, blood in the toilet. human parts in the toilet. We can't talk about that over here. Okay, that's for TashaKLive.com after this show. Will you please tell that lady to turn off that damn vacuum cleaner? She right there. Anyway, sorry, it's the cleaning crew. Hey, anyway, she just like, shut up. I know she hear me yelling out there, but anyway, so yeah, they want to keep these children in school year round. Here's my issue. Now, a lot of people be like, yes, no. When you a parent like me and you hate getting up, taking your child to school, because now you can't even let them, you know what I'm saying, go to the bus stop without somebody trying to throw them in a van and stuff like that. There's little girls around here just in Pompano Beach, just here recently, went to the bus stop at 6:45, ain't made it to school, they ain't seen her since, okay? This stuff is real, all right? And then we can't take vacation time, can't take sick time, kids in school year round, we can't plan nothing. A week or two is not enough. We need a month. We need 2 months. Okay? I don't know what they trying to prove with this here, but they already ain't learning nothing. 2 of my daughter periods in study hall. They ain't studying. They on social media. Okay? Now I got a problem. Ron DeSantos gonna hear my little voice and he gonna hear my other little voice on that little bill that he just passed. Okay? Moving on. Let's keep y'all abreast. Let's start with, first of all, let me bring this into, I'm going to come back to this one, okay? So bring 504 up, okay? Then we're going to play the video, then we're going to bring up the other couple that you just brought up. So you see it's boom, bam, boom. We got to make it make sense, okay? Now, a lot of people was upset about what 504 had to say on social media, okay? Sometimes they be thinking all rappers is done, okay? But he's giving me, I was going to say a David Banner, but I got some allegations on him, so I can't use him as an example. Who can I use as an example as a conscious rapper? Common? No, because he's womanized. He's a womanizer. He ain't marrying none of our black women. He is not making not one of them wives. Chance the Rapper? Yeah, we can use Chance the Rapper, okay? All right, so 504, listen. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Did I put the social media post up? Did I give you that social media post of what 504 said? Basically, 504. Hold on. I got it. Don't you worry. I got it. Because I want his quote words, okay? I don't like to put words in people's mouth. You know, we have a different standard over here to keep liable statements to an all-time low. To a minimum. And I don't want them. Oh, you put words in my mouth. No, I didn't. So hold on just a second, okay? So Fabio Foreign is on his little Dr. Martin Luther King. Well, he done said something, and I'm about to put y'all on to something, but many of y'all probably don't even know, okay? I know about this because I done went through it. But we out on the other side now, okay? So I'm about to share some stuff with you. You're going to be looking at your children and like, that's what's wrong with you. I didn't even know. I never knew. I never knew. Now you about to know, okay? Dr. TashaK is here, all right? Now, Fabio Foreign said this here. Hold on. Let me get this, okay? We got a lot of posts we got to go through, but we got them. Hold on. If I ain't got them, I'm going to summarize to the best of my abilities. But basically, he said something. Okay, hold on. Do I got it? I ain't got it. Damn, Josh, I thought I gave it to you. I didn't give it to you. Okay, so, quote. Everybody dragging Fabio Foreign because he's saying something wrong with these kids these days. He said they something mentally slow. They ain't going outside. All they want to do is stay on phones and watch TV all day, and they not normal, okay? When you tell them to do simple tasks, they don't, it's like they just stuck. And this is without marijuana or anything involved. They just stuck. And people now, when you look at like rates and you know, and kids, you know, they're saying 1 out of 2 by 2030 will be autistic. Now, you know it is Autism Awareness Month, okay? And so I'm about to make y'all very aware of what's going on with these children and why these diagnoses are a little higher than others. Now, before I roll this video here, because I got video to support my evidence here, because this is Dr. TashaK at your service, okay? So listen. Ain't gonna like me over here because I'm about to put everybody on game. Now, save you some money too. But a lot of y'all just sorry. Y'all just want to get checks on your kids. That's messed up. Because that followed them for life. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend that did that, but we'll talk about her in a minute. Okay, we'll tell her business in a minute. Because I didn't appreciate, she had her kids both on Adderall and autism medication, and nothing wrong with them children, okay? They pilots and I. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff going on here, okay? Now, when he tweeted this, I looked at the comment section. A lot of people weren't happy with what he had to say. They was like, well, how you know what's wrong? You a rapper. You know what you rapping about, killing, talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you talking? I'm like, listen, just let's extract the messenger here for a second. Obviously, this man has children, and he's seeing something is very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong, okay? And I'm going to tell you what's wrong. It's called, there's autism, and then there's something called that they ain't told y'all about. Virtual autism. When you look at the virtual autism articles and videos, there's really none, okay? They just discovered this like a few years ago, right? And it only happens primarily in Western cultures. Now, autism is a real thing. It's a spectrum-based thing, okay? Not every kid is low-functioning autistic. Not every kid is high. I mean, there's so much research behind it. They're still trying to figure out what is going on. But the rates at which it's going now, 1 and 2, and every time you take a little boy to the doctor, you know, they leaving out with an autism diagnosis and telling you to go, you know, seek help. Otherwise, it's over for you. And then as a parent, that's devastating. That's devastating. But let me put you on game here. There's a thing called autism, which is a real thing, okay? And from what studies have shown, 90% of our engineers and physics people, scientists are autistic, okay? That is proven. That's factual. I'm gonna start putting these sources under here, okay? So because why they hyper-focus, you ever wonder how somebody just write and figure out all these equations and stuff on the board? You like, what the hell is he looking at? Because he's working a part of his brain that we don't necessarily access, okay? That ain't for us. That's a gift that God gave them, okay? But then there's these other kids where they're not using that part of the brain. They're not figuring out no equations. They're not socializing. All they want to do is watch TV screens, and they talking late. They talking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to do back and forth, and it's called virtual autism. Let me let you know that what this Asian man been trying to tell people, but people don't want you to know this because they make the money in the long-term way. But you know what I'm saying? It's a long way. They don't want you to know what the hell is going on, and every child ain't autistic out here, okay? Go ahead, Sean. Let's go.
Hey, this is Ming here, speech therapist from agentsofspeech.com. Today, we want to talk about virtual autism, okay? Why it's actually dangerous to have your child watch something on the phone or tablet for extended period of time. So, you know, we've been getting a lot of inquiries through our DMs, emails, talking about, oh, my kid can say 1 to like 5 count from like 1 to 20 or whatever. They can say the ABCs, no animal names, whatever, a lot of stuff. But they won't communicate. Well, most of the time is because of that they're not getting enough language stimulation or learning how to interact from you. And this constitutes to virtual autism. Now, it might sound scary. It doesn't literally mean your child has autism. It doesn't mean that it's a type of autism. It's not like that. It's a term coined by a Romanian clinical psychologist. I'm not going to try to say her name. It's too hard. So anyway, this is when a child exhibits autism-like symptoms due to screen time, which is around 4 to 5 hours a day. Okay, so it's autistic, like autism-like, okay, symptoms that are like autism, all right? So how real is this? We don't know at this moment in time. We're still starting to see the effects of screen time on young children. And this, I think, really constitutes towards how we diagnose autism traditionally, is that we tick the boxes, they have these ones, they're at risk, right? And having virtual autism or a lot of screen time without the parental engagement that our generation might have a lot more is creating autism-like symptoms that actually constitutes towards the diagnosis, the huge spike in recent years that, oh, maybe before it was 1 in 50 something and now it's 1 in 20 something. Especially in the USA, you can see a huge spike due to the ability to diagnose and to identify children at a younger age. So you might see a little less of an effect here in Asia, and that's because we don't have as much of an early detection process as the US does, okay? So virtual autism doesn't mean that your child is autistic. It means that your child is showing autism-like symptoms, as I just said, right? And I've got a recent study. You can go down and click it down below. You can check it out in the description box. And how you get rid of it is basically what all the therapists and the teachers have been talking about. And that is to reduce screen time. And as you reduce screen time and increase quality engagement and interaction with the child, that autism-like symptom fades away, okay? And that means they don't really have autism. It's just that they were addicted to something and they didn't know how to use language. So screen time is addictive. Chances are, if you're watching this, you might be on your phone, okay? And digital well-being is a huge thing nowadays, right? We have apps to track it. We have apps to cut it off. We even have stupid phones.
The metaverse is a mother, okay? When I tell you, now a lot of y'all ain't even probably heard of that. The reason I know is because they tried to tell me something was wrong with Lil Lamine. Hell no. But then I started to do my research. I was like, Lamine talk to me. Just because he don't want to talk to you, and you know, he was lining up shit, he was doing stuff that the little autistic kids do and everything. I was just like, I'm not. So what I realized is that Lamine was watching Coco Melon from time the damn sun came up till he woke up in the middle of the night. It was just Coco Melon. Now Chelsea pointed this out. Because, you know, I'm a working parent. So I'm thinking, you know, the baby want to watch TV. I let him watch TV. We play with Lamine. We take him to the park and stuff. But, you know, these play dates, it's not enough time. Children need to be outside all day playing. They need to be interacting. And parents, because we working most of the time, we don't have that kind of time. And when you don't have other children in the house stimulating, because we're having less babies, that's why they passing laws, not saying you can't get rid of babies because they need more babies, okay? The kids is stuck. And they stuck. Video games, okay? Screen time, Coco Melon, nobody's talking to them, so they understand what you're saying to them, but they can't verbally communicate that. And then, think about it. You ever had a Netflix and chill where you watch TV all day? I do it now. Sunday, it used to be Lifetime back in the day. I used to watch Lifetime all day, okay? Man, the movies come on one after the other, but after about 9 hours of watching TV, something was wrong with my brain. Something was wrong with my vision. I was like, why I can't process? Why I don't want to talk to nobody? Why you just get, it does something to you. My daddy, I used to wonder why my daddy never used to let us watch TV coming up, because he said something was wrong with the kids. He said the kids were slow. He said kids that was on TV all the time, something was wrong with them. They were slow. He just didn't know the word for it. But the word was called virtual autism. But once you reduce the screen time, that was hell, because we had to break Lamine's addiction. He was not having that. He was not having that shit. It took 6 weeks and my baby woke up. It was kind of like he came in the room, wouldn't even say mommy. He would be like, food. We were like, Lamine, what do you want? I don't understand that. 6 weeks later, he woke up without television. The first 3 weeks was like taking crack from a crackhead. Oh my God. He came in the room, mommy, hungry. What'd you say? Daddy, good morning. He was like a whole new person. So I took him back to the doctor, and he was like, oh, well, I never said he was autistic. I just said it may be some signs there. Showed his ass, okay? Lamine talking, speaking 4 languages right now, okay? Before the age of, he ain't even 4 yet, speaking 4 languages. Bambara, Sarah Collet, French, and English. Hell, he even speak to the dogs. Now, speaking of somebody whose parents did not take the screen from him, this one. So obviously this man is on some sort of spectrum. His name is Morales. Okay, that's all he go by. He just got a first name. He don't have a last name. Morales. I look for it. They say this is his first name. This is how he is. This is who he is. He wears this clown mask, this baby doll mask every day. He wakes up with it, sleeps in it, takes a shower in it, and everything. And the wife, in order to save her marriage, because he apparently caught her cheating with another baby doll. Her name is Maravon Rocha, okay? She is pregnant, fake pregnant, with the baby doll to save her marriage. This is what these video games and TV, this is what the hell my daddy was talking about. He couldn't relate that shit. He was just like, something wrong with they slow. I don't know. These kids just weird. This is it right here. Now she's in this is a real marriage. And he thought that she cheated on him with another baby doll. So she got 2 kids, but it's 2 baby doll kids. They look just like this. And she said this is what's going to prove to her husband that she wasn't cheating and that was his baby. And y'all still want to be in front of y'all still want to be in the metaverse. I delete the apps when I'm done. When I'm done getting on here saying what the hell I got to say, I delete the app. I be having Chelsea and everybody post for me. Y'all ain't fucking up my mind. I'm trying to keep little brain cells that I got. Moving on. This is the wrong day to have this topic. All right. So an African man says that, you know what, I'm going to let him say it. Roll the footage.
I prefer not to get married to an American woman is because most American women are wired for divorce. Many of them come into your life just to divorce you. They are okay with going through a divorce. They are not willing to take any hit. Any little thing. I'm about to go to the car. I'm about to go to court and get a divorce with you right now. I ain't playing with you, boy. I don't want you no more. I'm going to check out this relationship. I do not want to go through that. Most American women live on fast food. Checkers, KFC, Popeye chicken, and McDonald's.
Pause! Chelsea, don't be trying to hide the fast food right now. Don't be trying to scoot it under the desk. Keep going.
I do not want to go through having to buy food every day outside. This is one of the reasons why I would prefer to get married to an African woman, because African women, they have been trained to make food in the house. They have been trained to stay in the relationships no matter what happens. It's very difficult for an African woman to get a divorce.
Well, a lot of times, because the family has married the African woman, she got to divorce the family. They pay for that marriage, okay? It's different. Now, he says that American women don't know how to take blows. And I had my R. Kelly thinking caps on, because I was like, when you talking about blows, what kind of blows you talking? There's that term, blows. Why would you want blows? Why would you want to blow an American woman in your marriage? Then he said something else. What did he say, Jasmine? Hold on for a second. Play it again. Let me get it. I'm going to get it. Play it again.
I prefer not to get married to an American woman is because...
I know what it is. He said the cooking. He said American women don't like to cook. Well, American women, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right here, because I'm American. Obviously, I'm married to an African, okay? It has its good days and its bad days, okay? Today's a bad day. So listen, because a lot of times he switches in. It's like Shaq is American one day, then he African the next, and the African one I'm attracted to. But when he get to talking like this with him, we got to... Now the cooking part, you have to understand. So when we cooking in this society over here, we have to look at the price versus eating out versus the price of food. Now a pack of chicken is $20. Okay, it lasts a day, especially when you got a few children. So if I go to the restaurant, chances are if it's a Cheesecake Factory, they're gonna give me enough chicken to last 3 days per person. Okay. And I ain't got to buy 5 packs of chicken, so it's kind of like weighing the pros and cons of eating out. And let's not act like, because I don't know if y'all ever been to Africa, if you African. The way Africans cook, we can't cook like that over here, okay? My mother-in-law cooks outside. The food's so strong, she carrying in a damn goat by the legs. We can't do that here. The cooking, it's an all-day ceremony. We ain't got that kind of time. You know why? Because you don't make enough money for me to not work. Okay? Y'all make just enough money. My husband's best friend coming up feeds his family of 5. Good food. Oh, $40 a month. $40 a month. When I go buy fruit over there, I can buy a big bowl, oranges, apples, and everything for $1. You can't do that over here. I just bought a bag of oranges the other day from Publix. It was $7 for 5 oranges. So listen, I just had to come forward because I was just like, ooh, if this don't remind me of what, this is some of the cultural barriers, okay? This is it right here. Like I said, we have our good days We have more good days than we have bad days. Today just happened to be a bad day. I'll tell you about it on app, okay? TashaKLive.com. You want to come over there and get it, okay? Moving on. He had the audacity. We got to take a break. All right, listen. After the break, who we got? Bow Wow. He's on his Marques Houston. Put him down there near Marques music. Little Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Carl Crawford, okay, and Sukihanna and Erica Banks out here talking about eating ass. Okay, we're gonna give you the doctor's the toxicology report on what eating ass can give you. Okay, so since y'all out here telling the children to eat ass, all right. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's get it. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Unique, this is your rebuttal.
This female that is saying a bunch of stuff that I've been told to be quiet about. You know, I ain't the guy to be running around here doing no rah-rah.
I confronted him about it, and he kept brushing it off. He kept saying, well, you think you the only person that's getting this? Just imagine what Tasha getting.
My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have an open relationship.
What is it about Rocky that y'all fall for? I mean, Tasha won't leave. He has pissed you off. He got women coming out the woodwork. They are coming out of cracks and crevices. What is it about Rocky? Is the dick good? What is it?
You know, he come off, like I said, as like a boss type of. He'll come and be like, I'm the man. I've been doing this for 20 years. Nobody don't know how to do this better than me. Like, you got to listen to me. This is how I got off on certain cases, and you know, all of that stuff. He'll go into, you know, I've been doing this. How you think I ain't never get caught in, you know, shit I've been doing. And the reason why him and Tasha is still hanging together, because he got some stuff over on her head too. She's been with him for so many years, and she have to cover up. She's accessory to a lot of things that he has done. And he told me, you know, that, you know, he really was fed up with her, and he never let go of her cheating on him with a celebrity, a well-known person that y'all know.
He's a shucking and jiving type.
You misused me. You took advantage of a person with a good heart, pure intentions for your ass. I'm listening to your ass cry all the fucking time. I'm waking up early in the morning using my fucking gas and shit to go look at houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff, like my time invested in all this, being patient with your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm being patient while you talking about trying to, you know, leave this woman and move on and stuff.
Did he tell you that he dated Candy?
Basically, he was just like, Candy been wanting him. And Candy was mad that he chose Tasha over her.
At the end of the day, do I stand beside my husband? I know, y'all think I don't know. I know everything. Everything.
Every blogger, every viewer watching this right now, okay? After we play this receipt, which is pretty heavy. Okay, so hold my phone here and I got the video so you can hit record and then play it. But put it on top of the phone so we can really hear, okay?
Well, I love you too. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, so I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You my baby. I mean, it's every time.
All right, now there's an update, just a little update on that information. I heard that the little boy that Rocky was sending to tear down Candy and Todd, okay, with this transgender allegation between Todd, contacted me. I called him, put him on blast in the interview, didn't even leak his information. He calls another said blogger to say that I called him, and he reached out to me, and he's basically saying that whatever it is that I got, I just made it up. Like, I ain't even know about you, brother. Had no clue you existed until you contacted me and tried to act like it wasn't you contacting me. You think I'm stupid? I've been doing this a long time. Told me, Tasha, you vicious. Vicious is a light term. That's a light turn. Okay, we'll talk about that and discuss that on TashaKLive.com right after this live, okay? So y'all stay tuned for that. Hope you got your subscriptions on deck. And we're also going to be really discussing in depth these Azrael Clary mother text messages, okay? They're not the first mother-daughter duo. They both do R. Kelly. We'll discuss that there too on TashaKLive.com, all right? All that coming up. Now, Lil Baby said Lil Baby was scheduled to do DC Pride, if I'm not mistaken. And they were excited to see Lil Baby. I thought that was a little unorthodox because he would have been the first, like, you know, heterosexual mainstream rapper to really do Pride in that way. And I wouldn't have thought that was wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as that announcement came out, he quickly said, find somebody else to do it. So he was like, I was not contacted to headline this Pride event, and nor am I going to do it. Okay, and so the LGBTQ was not having it. They was just like, but you were advertising. I think here's the thing. I think he was slated to do it because if they would have used him for false advertising, he would have hit back with a lawsuit. He would have been like, I know damn well you ain't selling tickets to an event with my name attached to it, would have hit legal. But unfortunately, he said, I get somebody else to do it. Okay. And I think it's partly for him, you know, he looking down at the audience, and it's, you know, the women ain't gonna be like, yeah, Lil Baby, is gonna be the men. You know what I'm saying? The women, they gonna want, you know, Ice Spice or somebody. They're not gonna want him, and he's not really the best looking to look at. So it's definitely gonna be the men that's trying to back up. They be twerking and everything. And I was like, baby, you could have used this as a moment to really, really change the trajectory and really get some money. Because I heard that the LGBTQ be spending some money now. I'm open for bookings. If the LGBTQ want to book me, I am open for bookings. I am not homophobic. Contrary to what they try to say, I just hold folk accountable, okay? There's a difference. I drag heterosexuals, I drag homosexuals. Can't have one without the other. But Lil Baby said, get somebody else to do it. Say, y'all can look. He said, I'm gonna give you the money back too. Moving on. Now, this is just nasty. This is nasty. So, I don't know if y'all remember how bad Carl Crawford, okay, Megan Thee Stallion's label was just dragging her for years across social media because she went and teamed up and got Roc Nation to manage her. And now that she has Roc Nation to manage her, they are looking over said contracts, okay? And he didn't like that. He was exposed, okay? And she was like, I just want to, you know how she talked like a 14-year-old, I just want to, you know, renew my contract. And he was like, get somebody else to do it. So Roc Nation hit back with a lawsuit, and he didn't like that. He was like, oh, so you going to get over there with Jay-Z and just think you're going to act brand new? Oh, okay, I got something for you. So she went ahead and filed a lawsuit with Jay-Z money, okay? Because he wasn't giving her no money. You know, she was living in apartments, written from Tiana Taylor, couldn't get no house in her name because she ain't had no bank statements or paycheck stubs to give him because he was supposed to be taking all her money, okay? And from the recent reports, she may have been on to something, okay? Because I was just like, how she ain't got no artist? She ain't bought no house. How she an artist? She ain't bought no house yet or nothing like that. You did a single with Beyonce, they tell you to do it for free. You an up-and-coming artist. Why? As Beyonce, let me talk about that for a second. That Savage song, they said they did that song to give the money to the Houston residents that got flooded. Y'all asses would have been sitting in water, okay? For real. I'm a up-and-coming artist. I'm a businesswoman. This is a single that's going to put me on, and you're going to tell me in order to work with Beyonce, I got to do it for free? But yet I'm signed to her management company, which means she making money off me on the back end? Let's talk about it. I'm sorry. This chair is really, really loose. Okay? Let's talk about it. I mean, they done screwed this girl over every type of way. Just keep shooting her in the pinky toe. I mean, a collaborate. First of all, how many artists do Beyonce collaborate with? And for her to do that and agree just because she wanted a song with Beyonce was going to make money anyway. But you, sweetie, they gave you a few Grammys that wasn't worth shit. You saw how they was just tossing R. Kelly Grammys in the video? Bitch. They don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Now, I was like, man, you got to be on your business better, sweetie, because like I said, ain't no way I'm going to do a song for free with Beyonce. And I'm signed to her husband's management company, which means he going to make money off me on the back end anyway, off the song. You got double robbed, triple robbed by him, Beyonce, and Jay-Z, but yet you're still laid up. with a man that can't buy you no house. I mean, you out here renting and they don't even trust you. Your rental history messed up, especially with Tiana Taylor. Let's talk about it. Okay? Now, let me get back in this chair. You know, got to learn to get back up. Oh, I'm trying to get naked and stuff. Okay. Now, on to the subject at hand. I just got a little trigger there. I said, this little girl, I told you, she talk like she 25 and not 14. Maybe they'll take her serious when it comes to these contracts. You put some bass in your voice. They dragged me for that real bad. Real bad. I was like, ooh, y'all triggered. But she still need to open her mouth and speak like a grown lady. Okay? Now, apparently, you know, court is getting thick between the two. And a forensic, what do they call them people? Them forensic files experts, I guess, combed through the finances of Carl Crawford and found that he only had $10,000 available in his bank account as a record label. Okay, now Google how much money he made in baseball, please. Okay, thank you. Now I'ma remind you of some of the things that he had to say. Okay, past day, and then we're gonna bring it up to present day. Remind them of what he had to say real quick, Jasmine.
I'm just saying, y'all so real. Oh, you ain't never in Houston. You only put Sauce Walker and them on the project because you ain't been around and you want everybody to think, oh, you H-Town United Southside. When I'm hearing you ain't even from the Southside. Man, what is y'all talking about? Bro, everybody know what happened. You know, they gonna act like they cool and all that shit. Man, please. I mean, ain't worried about y'all. T-Ferris ain't worried about you. Y'all know that. You ain't gonna see him again until he needs y'all for something else. Only time they come to Houston is when they finna get some type of show or something. Who else you help put on? Megan, you ain't got on no girls project. I ain't see you get on Ken the Man, Libra Jolie. You know what I'm talking about? There's other girls from Houston that you could help put on. You so real. When you gonna do that? Megan is H-Town. Megan from San Antonio. Megan from San Antonio. Y'all better get it together. Please. Don't nobody got a dead end story about Megan. Go find one. I heard they was from dead end. Go find a dead end. Who saw Megan playing when they was a kid? Nobody.
Now who?
So I was talking about the H-Town Heidi ain't really from H-Town. She rep Houston because everybody rep Houston. Everybody want to say they rep Houston. We so loved out of town.
Man,
you know what I'm talking about? Everybody. Look at Drake. He like, you know what I'm saying? You got that effect everywhere. Nobody. I mean, you know, everybody want to be from Houston.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you ask me, that gave very LGBTQ, okay? Because I ain't never seen a record label CEO drag the way him and Jay Prince do, okay? Now, I know I'm not welcome in Houston after that comment, okay? Now, because I ain't checking in. I ain't coming. Because people don't leave. Every time they go to Houston, they don't leave. They either leave in a box or they leave broke. One of the two, okay? Now, that was past day. Let's bring it up to present day.
You know, just call it, I don't know, competitive nature from, you know, playing sports and stuff. You know, you used to people yelling at you and you go back and forth. So I kind of got caught up in that game a little bit, which I probably shouldn't have done because, you know, I'm in a different game now and I can't just, you know, treat it as like a fan yelling at me and I get to yell back whatever and stuff like that. So, like I say, man, just taking a different approach.
Do you regret standing with Tory Lanez, you know, to the end?
Oh, the thing is with that, you know, I don't stand with nobody in that situation. That's just not like none of my business. You know, like I say, you get caught up in the internet stuff and just, you know, doing stuff just to, I don't know if we can just use the word petty or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Because that's been a lot of petty stuff going on back. And I normally don't do stuff like that. So it's just, you know, kind of like I said, I just got wrapped up into the whole scheme of things that was going on. And like I said, we all make mistakes. And, you know, but to answer your question, like I'm not on nobody's side with that. You know, I was just, you know, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know. He sound like me before the lawsuit and after. You know what I'm saying? I was just dragging away. Then like, you know what, listen, I apologize. You know, I don't know what was going through me. You know what I'm saying? Some petty stuff going on. All that other stuff that I said over the last few years, because he did the same thing I did. He just dragged her, made all types of videos, called her every name in the book, told her she wasn't from Houston, she was from San Antonio, all types of stuff. All because she found out And this is the reason for the present day video. He took that girl money. So the reason she wasn't getting no money is because he was spending it all. Now, this man is bad with money. Bad with business, too, because I don't know how you come from, you said a $20 million baseball contract, okay, to only $10,000 in your bank account, and then you as a CEO, as a new CEO of a record label, this is the only artist that's really popped off on your label, but you on social media, you and Jay Prince dragging your artists. I ain't never seen Atlantic Records do that. I ain't never seen Capitol Records do that. Motown Record, especially gospel, got every reason to load up on social media right now and drag LaTasha Scott for this open marriage situation going on. But did they say anything? No, because they bosses. But you, sir, I don't know what this is, but I do know that tune changed when the judge was like, oh, let me see the bank records. $10,000. Now Megan's like, where my money at, girl? It's gone. It's gone. Where's it? It's gone. It's gone. So you just gonna have to listen. You spending more money trying to chase money you ain't gonna never get. You might as well just cut the money back because Rock Nation paying for it, so they gonna ask for that money on the back end that they thought they was gonna recruit from him. All he gonna do is say he ain't got it. And you ain't getting nothing. And so you guess what? You begin just like you was the first time, okay, on that Beyonce single. Everybody got paid but you. Everybody gonna be paid and broke, but moving on. Oh, that little girl needs to put some bass in your voice. People will take you serious. Mm-hmm. Now he's on his Marques Houston. You know what? Let's wait. Let's bring Sukihanna and them up here real quick. Okay, so listen, I want him and Marques Houston to go together. So, Sukihanna and Erica Banks, okay? Erica Banks is Carl Crawford's doppelganger for Megan Thee Stallion, but she's a doppelganger, okay? Not talented in no type of way. Can't breathe when she on stage, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's... I don't know why she can't breathe on stage. She can't catch her breath. She's worse than Sweetie. Now, Sweetie can't breathe either, okay? Now, apparently, these women are on a summer eating ass campaign. They are making songs about it, TikTok songs. She's all about eating, I guess her man's ass. She cooks for other people's men's on Sundays and eats their ass after. And then Erica said, I can't eat a man, but I can eat a woman's ass fresh out the shower, okay? And people are on TikTok making videos about eating ass, right? Mm-hmm. But let me tell you what the side of, because to every action, there's a reaction, okay? And I want to let you know the type of reaction you going to get that's reactive that you ain't going to be able to undo, okay? So let's Google the side effects of eating ass. That's all you got to do. Kids don't even Google. You can even ask your AI. Ask your AI, just say, AI, what are the side effects of eating ass? Side effects, and I put it just in AI, just like this. I said side effects of eating ass, and it gave me side effects of eating ass. TashaK is, hold on. Side effects of eating ass, which is AKA called rimming, that y'all are talking about, okay, can transmit bacteria like E. coli and Shigella virus like hepatitis A and various kinds of intestinal parasites. Also, they mostly result in gastro-type upsets, but you can also get classic sexual transmitted infections such as herpes, gonorrhea, and the silent one, HPV. That's the long-term one. That's the one that show up as cancer. The ovarian cancer, uterine cancer. Now, when she live one day on social media talking about, oh my God, y'all pray for me, they got to do a hysterectomy. You know why? I'm done. Okay. Moving on. Should have had that up there with the FDA report. They need to ban eating ass, okay? Speaking of eating ass, a few women I think that did interviews talking about eating Bow Wow ass. I just don't know how. His mama never taught him to wash his ass, okay? She wiped his ass all the way up until he was 25. He don't even know how to wipe it right. Now, Bow Wow is on his Marques Houston. Now, listen, I'm gonna let him tell you, because I've been talking about this for years, about these men, okay? Especially these men and the entertainment issue. It's real, and even men with money, You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, they get upset when they see like men with money or older men with money, and then they marry young girls. It's a spirit transfer. It's like that soul tie. You know how you can't get rid of a dude that's been beating your ass for years, have been cheating on you, but it's did good. You wonder why you can't get rid of them, because it's a soul tie. And see, they have mastered the art of the soul tie with young women, similar to what R. Kelly has done, okay? And we're going to talk about that part on TashaKLive.com right after this here live, okay? I'll let you know a specific time when it's going to go up. Let's just say, give or take, 9:15, okay? 9:15. Let's just do 9:30 to be on the safe side. So 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be on TashaKLive.com, and we're going to go over these 300-page text messages that were released, and everybody's in an uproar. I need y'all to just, Stop, okay? Now, Bow Wow, let's go.
This is why I like talking to girls that aren't famous, because, number one, it's a lot of they have an experience in life.
Pause.
You'll be the first person to show them.
He said girls that are not famous. He didn't say women. How old is Bow Wow? Somebody tell me. 30 what? 33? 34. Okay. He said girls, not women. There's a difference, okay? I'm a woman. Keep going.
Yeah. Even if you've done it already, but to be there when a person experiences some new, it's amazing. Like, you never been on a yacht? No. Like, we go on cruises. Nah, baby.
Pause. GetMyBoat.com will put any and everybody on a yacht in any budget. Keep going.
Like, this, I like that. Getting her to blow a mind. Like, one of my ex-girlfriends never been to Las Vegas. I left All-Star Weekend in LA.
Pause. Go to LasVegas.com. You can get flight and hotel. You may have a little bed bus for $299. Keep going.
Like on Saturday, and we just took her to Vegas. Like, All-Star. You never been? Like, that's crazy. Now every time you go, and even after me, if we don't work out, when you go with your next nigga, you're going to have to think about me every time. That's not what
Remember when your mama told you don't buy no man no shoes or cologne because he going to walk right out your damn life or wear it for another hoe? Yes, sir. Let's keep going.
But no, I love the fact that I can put somebody on to my lifestyle and turn them on to new and different things. Whereas you get the industry girl and you're like, yo, it's a spot in New York called Brooklyn Chop, ate there already. Yo, Mr. Chop, been there already. I'm thinking about going to Tulum, who ain't been there already. So it's like, damn, like, it's just, okay, well.
First of all, there's a few things he just revealed about himself. He ain't got it, okay? See, girls, women with money, they've already been there, done that, so you have got to come with something new. So he figured where he coming with new, okay? He can do that with someone who ain't experienced nothing, okay? But I'm here to tell you, listen, they have mastered the art of this here soul tie, because he just said, you heard him say out his mouth, now every time you go to Vegas, you going to remember me. Ain't nobody going to be able to top that. I'm that. I'm going to be this in your life. You'll never be able to duplicate that. So they like to get them young early, okay? Young early to get somebody to praise something. Nigga don't even praise himself. You don't even praise yourself. It's like they want their respect. You got no respect is earned. Now let's move on. Now I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna tie you into Marques Houston here, because Marques Houston, I told y'all, listen, with R. Kelly, you're gonna leave him up, okay? R. Kelly used these young girls to attach to their young energy, okay? They inspired him to write music for 12, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds, okay? And so from that, he was able to stimulate, because you got to understand, see, older women, we stimulate men in a different way, okay? But younger women, they keep them young, they keep them fresh, and it's sort of like a blood transfer, okay? Like a blood covenant transfer. Now, I'm going to let you hear what Marques Houston got to say here, okay? Because he about to be next here, because her people are talking. This little girl that he done married, her people are not happy at all. Okay, roll the footage.
Opinions are like noses. Everybody has one. I'm not a kind of person that don't really care what people think about me. So say what you want. I'm happily married and I love my wife. We have a beautiful daughter, and that's how we live it.
I mean, I always have to ask, like, people are saying your wife must have been like a little bit younger when you married her. I mean, can you set this record straight?
Yes, so she was 19 when we got married. She was 18 when we started dating. So, a lot of misconception out there about A lot of people try to like twist her age online and make it seem like she was born a year earlier. She wasn't. You know, she's 22 going on 23. And, you know, she keeps me young and fresh. What can I say? We have a love that people don't really understand, and I don't really care to explain it.
Using them. Sucking them dry of their best years, okay? Keeping them feeling like they still that he still, what was his name on the show, Marques? Roger? He still think he Roger. He still think he immature. Well, yeah, you know. But that's what they do. It's all about it. It ain't got nothing to do with him loving her. He don't love her. That's not love. Because when you love someone, you wouldn't use them to do for you. You would be equally trying to put her on. But have you heard her talking? Have you heard her doing any interviews? Have you heard her sitting beside him in Black Love and Oprah's interview talking about, you know, I love him. He ain't gonna let her talk. Because he knows as soon as them reporters get to talking to her, shit ain't gonna add up. And she gonna end up telling the truth because he telling her, you don't know this Hollywood. It's evil. It will rip you apart. We both love Jehovah's Witness. God put us together. You don't want this life. You my wife. You gonna be the beneficiary of everything. You just stand back and let me deal with this. Why he just used up her little coochie and best years and full of babies. And then as soon as she get tired and she get old enough and she wake up, she gonna realize wasn't nothing in her name, okay? Yeah, She gonna leave there and guess what? Guess who's gonna get the story? Guess who's gonna get the story? Maya, baby, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because as soon as she hit that 35, she gonna, you know what? She's beautiful. Look at her. She was a runaway. Now listen, I talked to the family, child. I talked to the family. Ran straight to his little grown ass dick. Wasn't nobody else sucking it because they knew that Chris Stokes was probably allegedly sucking on it. So they didn't want to go behind him. Catching hepatitis, E. coli, parasites, intestinal parasites, Shigella, and all other bacterial infections, okay? And with that being said, now we gotta go. We are about to head over to TashaK.com, okay? We're gonna go through these 300 pages, well, not 300, it's going to be most of them of these text messages that y'all are just not being made aware of between Azrael Clary, her mother, and R. Kelly, and her mother telling her to dance and shimmy, you know. We're going to discuss that. We're also going to discuss, we got a lot of people we discussing on the app, man. It's a lot, okay? Christian Rock. Who else? Chris Jenner. She going to tell the internet she's a squirter. Knowing she in menopause. Okay, we're gonna discuss, who else we discussing? Chloe and Beyonce, Nick Cannon, he back in the news again. Sway Lee, Hazel E, okay, B. Scott trying to drag Andy Cohen, okay, and a soccer player, I don't even know their damn names. We'll talk about it, okay? So we're going to be live on TashaK.com at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Have your wine and whatever it is that you do. I'm not drinking because I told y'all Wednesday I had a UTI, okay? So I'm almost done with my medication and I'll be done drinking, all right? I mean, I'll be back to drinking. So you just hold that thought for me. And with that being said, okay, now I gotta go.